You know, a photo is seriously creepy when a podcast tells you, hey, stop listening to the podcast and go take a look at this photo. This is exactly what happened when I was listening to Radio Rental. This woman was telling about this photo that she captured that was really strange. And in the middle of the podcast, the producers interrupt the show and go, pause and go to the Instagram and look at this. So this woman calls in and talks about her experience when she went to Hawaii to run a 100-miler. Apparently, she's been doing these 100-milers since she was 14. She was now 35 when she was doing this in Hawaii. I mean, honestly, I thought that was the terrifying thing. The fact that she's running 100 miles voluntarily, and then the one in Hawaii, you had to run it in 36 hours. 5 laps, a 20-mile loop, and they call it the Hurt 100 because they had ankle-breaking terrain. Also, when it would rain, it got really, really slippery. But she emphasizes she has never not finished a 100-miler. Her boyfriend couldn't go with her, so she brings her best friend along, which was a great thing because on the 4th lap, she was having some problems. So she asked her friend, hey, come run with me, keep me company. And by this time, the runners have really fallen off. So most of the time she's running alone. It's just her and her friend. And it was really early in the morning and the sunset was rising and it was really beautiful. So her friend, who is a photographer, started taking pictures of this beautiful sunrise. All of a sudden, she experienced a sharp pain in her foot, enough to make her stop. She thought maybe that she could just power through it, but she could not. And it wasn't only her foot. She said everything in her body was telling her to stop, 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 stop. And she said it wasn't really about the pain in her foot. She just said everything in her body was telling her, you can't finish, you can't finish. She started feeling nauseous, and eventually she pulls out of the race. Her and her friend go back to the Airbnb, and her friend is sending all these beautiful shots to her mom. Her mom then messages her and goes, who's that person running in front of your friend? And of course they're like, there was nobody. It was early in the morning. Most people had dropped out. So they decided to look through their pictures, and here's what they saw. So this is the shot that her mom was talking about. As you can see, she's right behind her friend who's running, and ahead of the trail is something that they did not see while they were running. And as you zoom in, you could see more detail. Now, it kind of looks like a person. It doesn't look like a fellow runner. And even more terrifying is the live shot. See how this person just kind of comes up from the brush. When they posted it, a lot of people say it is the lore of the Night Marcher. I don't know too much about the lore of the Night Marcher in Hawaii. If you do, please comment and also tell me what you think. What did they encounter? And is this responsible for the heavy feeling that she was having about not continuing the run?